Hello, my name is Caralynn Sutton, and I am presenting a scene design for the one-act play Dracula by John Jory and Michael Bigelow Dixon. This piece is asterisked for violence and frank talk of death, so if any that offends you, please leave now. Thank you. And with that, I proudly represent Troop 2329. The play Dracula is about a group of people that experience increasingly strange events in an asylum after the arrival of a certain Count Dracula, who seems to have traveled for estate business. The main character and vampire hunter, Eva Van Helsing, gets suspicious of the presence of vampires after the death and transformation of a silent patient Lucy, then the subsequent attack of multiple guests in the household. The group all discusses the possibility of a vampire in their midst and decide to use Mina Murray, who was the fiancée of guest and estate agent Jonathan Harker and a friend of Lucy, as bait to draw out the vampire. And due to her kindness and humility shown towards Dracula's subordinate Renfield, which led to him giving her a proper weapon for the vampire, she kills Dracula. I chose this one act particularly because I thought it would be interesting to play around with how to incorporate elements of the original story of Dracula into a set, and how to deal with a flashback sequence for a one act that isn't fit for large set changes. The playwright also doesn't require too many specifics for the set apart from the set props used in the play for the characters to lounge on, so it gave me the opportunity to put extra research into the typical architecture of the time period, and how to use colors and different details to get the story across and add in my own little details within the design. All the set pieces that the script itself requires is a small sofa, two chairs, an arched window, a small rug, and two doors. The play itself is set in the late 1800s/early 1900s asylum parlor room, so I tried to add in elements of the time while staying true to the script. The main color palette I wanted to use for this design was a mix of dark grays, blacks, dark reds, some brown, and a touch of dark green to add a pop of color. I took a lot of inspiration for the palette off of wilted or dying roses and included paintings within the set to add more color and give the room more late 18th century realism. Here are my uncolored elevations from the front. Here are my colored elevations. Here is the ground plan elevations. Here is the picture of the set from the front and the ground plan view as well. These are my design objectives. It has the time of day, the period setting, and the end of the design objectives. And then this is my bibliography. Thank you!